Hey ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Star, season 3, episode 2, Who's the Daddy? So the episode actually starts off with Carlotta. She's dreaming about High Heel. Unfortunately, it's not High Heel. It's Andy. Andy's back. Apparently, Carlotta has been hiding out Andy in order to protect him from Cassidy. But Andy's tired of running away. He wants to go and do something, but he can't. Carlotta's like, don't be stupid. You don't, because he's talking about raising money. You cannot go and just raise money and pay back Cassie. Cassie is not the type that just will take that because she's from the streets. She was embarrassed by what you did. So now she needs street justice. Now she needs retribution. And he's so dense, he doesn't really understand that. Now, aside from that, we see Star. She has her ultrasound, and her baby is really developed. Carlotta's there supporting her. But, you know, it would be great if people like Simone or someone else is there. Star had a really bad upbringing, so she's not too confident in her abilities to be a mother. But Carlotta's like, I'm here. You'll fix your relationship with your sister, so it's all good. Now, Mateo calls her because it's time for business. Yeah. You can be going and handling something with an artist, but it's time for business. Let's go. Mateo, the girls that he was sleeping with were still at the house, and his wife was like, hello, they broke the cardinal rule. You can do whatever you want, but they're supposed to be gone in the morning. Now, we see that Cassie is working with Carlotta's ex, Maurice. And Maurice is just like, I need to work with someone who's legit. I don't care if you have a grudge against Carlotta. That's not my thing. My thing is, I just want to make sure that I'm working with someone who isn't going to scam me and also who isn't going to stab me in the back. And she was like, look, I'll do whatever I need to do. You just handle whatever you need to handle. And he was like, don't talk to me like that. Of course, Cassie kind of liked it. Now, Alex is still dealing with the airplane incident, and she has a lot of stuff to do. So she's going to go and leave Derek for the day. But we see that Miss Ruby, she's in the background and she's folding laundry. And Miss Ruby always has an opinion. Miss Ruby is always talking. So when Derek goes over to his grandmother, he sees, wait a minute, Grandma, what happened to your face? And she's all jittery because we know that she was raped. That's why she's acting like that. While all that's going on, we see Angel talking to Simone, and Simone's like, you know what? Yeah, things are going pretty good here. And Simone, whenever she talks to him, she looks sad. She used to put a smile on her face, but now she just looks sad. Simone runs into Mateo's wife, and Mateo's wife says, look, you threw up, we didn't have sex. But you know what, girl? You yourself, you're cool, you're bomb. I wouldn't go and treat you any old type of way, just throw you out like yesterday's trash. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Do you believe her or do you not? I mean, I do believe her, at least for now. That's when Carlotta, she comes into this meeting, and Carlotta immediately is pissed at Mateo, like, don't go and just like boss me around. I'm doing things here. I'm the reason why Gravity Records exists. And he's like, yes, you are. Speaking of Gravity Records, I need Noah and I need Star to go and be the feature actors in my new movie. The thing is, Carlotta has to now go and tell Mateo, hey, Star can't go and do that movie, especially with Noah at this time, because of X, Y, and Z. So now, Star, Simone, and Alex, they're there in a meeting, and it's kind of this whole thing of they're still being petty towards each other, they're still having issues, but they have to go and create a song for the new soundtrack. Star shows the ultrasound, and everyone except for Simone's like, ah. And the thing is, Simone, she's tired of just going along with Star being roped up into whatever Star is doing. She's irritated, and I understand why Simone feels that way, but here's the thing. Star needs her support, and Star, even in her annoying way, has been very supportive of her sister. Even if part of the things that she's done was selfish and was about herself more so than Simone. Sorry, my retainers are in. I didn't have time to take them out. But then Star's phone starts blowing up because someone leaked the information that she's pregnant, and it's actually coming off of Gravity Records, social media account. And that's when she storms into Mateos' office, but Carlotta has to tell her that I'm the one that gave him that information, not to use against you. It's just because he needed to know. It was a business situation. So then that's when Star, she was like, you know what? Screw him, and then also screw Carlotta. I said, Star, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not Carlotta's fault. She didn't know how low this man is, and now she does. Now she does. Noah, Maurice goes and meets up with Noah, and Noah's over it because Maurice is definitely one of those clearly just opportunist type of guys. So he's trying to tell Noah, I have this new deal, this new opportunity, this new label where it'll just be about you, because Cassie said they need artists and they need premier artists, and Maurice's thought was to go after Noah. Star, she has too much going on, but Noah they can possibly get. And Noah wasn't here for it because Noah sees this guy's a snake. As soon as things got hard, he went and dipped. Now, the police were called. Derek calls the police and essentially is like, look, we need to go and do a rape kit on your grandma. But she wasn't budging. She was not budging. Now we see Cotton and her son with her. Well, her relationship with her son's clearly gotten a lot better, which is fantastic, because at one point it looked like it was going to be one of those things where it was like too bad, so sad type of things. So let's see, Cotton. Oh yeah, so talking to Star, and Cotton just wants to know who the baby daddy is. Cotton wants to know who the baby daddy is. Star's like, I don't have time for that. But Cotton did give Star good advice. They deserve to know. Whoever it is deserves to know, because if it were me, look at the situation that I'm in, I would have loved to know that, I was a mother. I have to think about that for a second. Cotton's son is drawing his hero. His hero is his grandfather who saved him. That's what he's trying to tell his mom. And she's like, yeah, but he's drawing High Hill with blood coming out of him because he knows what happened. So now Take 3 is in the studio trying to write this song, trying to go and hum out the lyrics, do whatever they need to do, but everyone is distracted. And now it's Star versus Simone. And Simone's over it. This is a different Simone we're getting. Simone's talking back. She's not backing down. She's telling Star, look, you really think you can take care of this baby? And what she's really trying to say is, our lives were messed up. Our backgrounds are messed up. How are we going to be good parents? How are we going to be good mothers? And, you're a mess. You're all over the place. Alice gets a call from Derek, so she has to go and leave. And that's when Derek lets it be known that, Miss Ruby was raped, and they need to take her to the hospital to perform a rape kit. That's the last thing Alex thought she was going in there to deal with. Now, Star was in the studio trying to figure out this song, and Noah comes in because Noah essentially says he wants to see if the baby's his, and Star was like, look, she did the math and it can't be his. Sorry. Noah looked disappointed. He actually had that look of, dang, I actually wanted to be a father with Star. That idea kind of tickled me. Now Cassie is auditioning people for her new club. And so the guys are there. I think they're going to probably be more so like bartenders. I don't know. I don't really care. All that matters is there was a moment where Cotton came in and the dark-skinned one was really eyeing Cotton, and I said, oh Lord, here we go. This whole Anyway, so Cotton's there to talk to Cassie and ask for her help because Cotton wants justice for her father and was saying how her son is being so negatively affected by the fact that we don't even know who did this to his grandfather. And Cassie said that, the police aren't the same. They're just letting organized crime get away with anything nowadays. And vowed to go and help Cotton. Cassie is trash. Trash, I tell you, trash. A conference call was set up to announce Star's pregnancy, this new movie that Noah's going to be starring in. And so no one's asking about the movie. They do the whole social media engagement screen that has stuff from Twitter popping up. And so then people are like, who's baby daddy? Is it Noah? Does she even know? And Star's just like, look, yes, she's pregnant, and please respect her privacy. Now, the news reporters didn't want to do that. They did not want to do that. Instead, they're like, yeah, but who's the father? How do you feel about being a role model and being pregnant and all that? Because remember, Star is young.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.
Acts older, but she is young, so you have to keep that in mind. So Star gets upset. She's just like, look, why don't all of you go and ask your mothers who your real father is? And yes, all of you online, why don't you go and ask your mothers who your own father is? I was dying when she did that, stormed off. No, it's like, ooh, welcome to Gravity Records. Simone looked at him and said, we're not friends. I still don't like you. Star pushing assistants down. And so then Star gives a speech about how, because apparently Star at one point was telling Simone, I had to be the one to bully those people in the past. And you reap the benefits of me doing that for you. And Simone was trying to be a little bit more supportive and was just saying, sorry, you can't go and react that way. It's bad for the baby. Oh, now you care about the baby. Now you care about me. You know what? I'm just going to bulldoze because you said that's what I do best, right? Right? So ignorant. Noah meets up with Andy because Andy says, you know what, Noah, I have to go and clear my head. And can I hold $15,000? Noah, it's not the money. It's the principle. It's the principle. He still doesn't get it. But Noah said he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Sorry, but hold your head up. He's been low before, so you can make it out too. I'm thinking, no, Noah, you just didn't want to give him that money. Like, let's stop. You hopped in your Bentley truck, your Bentley SUV, and kept it pushing. You could have scrounged together $15,000, but I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't. Stop enabling people. Anyway, Alex goes and talks to Miss Ruby and has a real conversation. And Miss Ruby was doing her smoking of the marijuana, and Alex was like, hey, give me some of that. Miss Ruby looked at her and said, you? Black Barbie? Alex said, there's a lot you don't know about me. And the fact that she has PTSD because there was a girl on the plane that died and she felt really guilty because they took her they took Alex instead of that girl. And Miss Ruby said it's not her fault. And Alex said, exactly, it's not your fault too. But this is the time that you can go and reclaim your power by going and doing that rape kit, going to the hospital. And so Miss Ruby's going to do it. Now, Cotton goes to Carlotta and shows her the drawing and her son did, and said that, look, Cassie's going to help me find High Heels Killer. And I'm thinking, you already found High Heels Killer. But Carlotta, she's not going to do that to her daughter. Now, Simone wants to go and audition as a female lead. And I love this new Simone. Simone went in there like, because they're trying to tell her, oh, sorry, you're not the right fit. Simone said, this is about an inner city, homeless, so-and-so, so-and-so. I fit all of that. So let me be very clear. My name is Simone Davis. I'm not just Star's sister. I'm not just a part of Take 3. I'm my own individual. So don't ever come and step to me. And don't step to my sister and treat her in no type of way either. I don't care how it looks, our relationship is. That's not going to fly. Don't try it. Don't do it. How about that? And they were both looking at Simone like, oh, Simone Davis, was it? Yes, sometimes you have to show them and tell them. Cassie wants to meet up with Noah because she's like, maybe with a woman's touch, she can convince him. So she's trying to show him how they can have new set designs, new marketing, new branding, and his career will really blow up. And so then he does this song that sounds just like was it a Drake song? Or was it like Migos? Was it Ray Shermer? It sounded very familiar. I was trying to figure out what the cadence was. Anyway, because it was this theme of in a nightclub, and it was cool enough. Noah bought into it, but he said he respects Carlotta, so Carlotta has to be brought into this. She has to be brought into this. She needs to be informed. And then he also said, but if you need an artist right away, what about Andy? Andy? Yeah, Andy. He's back in town. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. He doesn't even realize he just snitched. He was thinking that he was actually helping Andy because Andy needs money. I said, oh, dang. Now Alex and Miss Ruby are at the hospital, but it's been hours. And so she goes and talks to a nurse, and the nurse said, look, sorry, there's only one person at the hospital that can administer those kits, and she's working, and there's been 4 that came in. I said, Lord Jesus, wow. But Alex said, we're not going anywhere. Get someone. And I love that she was there for Miss Ruby. And of course, Miss Ruby appreciated it because that's part of the problem. There aren't people who aren't supporting these, women, men that are raped or sexually abused. And so then it goes unhandled. Now Star still in the studio trying to figure out this song, but her voice is going in and out, and she's freaking out because that's all she really ever had to rely on. Miss Bruce comes in and was like, look, you need hot water, lemon, pepper, and hit your throat these times. I said, what? What's that? So then this is when Simone comes in and said, Star, why don't you just go and use your bulldozing mentality and beat this? Come on, you got this. You've never let anything stand in your way. Kind of like a pep talk. Early massive pep talk, but still a pep talk. And Star said, oh, is that an apology? Someone said, no. That's not what we're doing. That's not the type of wave that we're on right now. Alex comes in, and she keeps it very discreet that she was just handling something with Miss Ruby. And they're there because there's been so many haters, so many people, naysayers, and they're tired of it, and they're over it. They just want all of that to stop. So they're going to come up with a song now and the concept. Carlotta goes and confronts Cassie because, hey, leave Cotton out of this. And you killed her father. And now you're going and parading around. No, that's not what we're doing. Don't be stupid. And Cassie said, here's how this works. I'm not just going to let you talk. It was an accident, and I feel bad. But I know Andy's back. So the person who was originally supposed to get hit, supposed to take the lick, it's going to happen. So that's what you need to focus on. So now Carlotta's talking to Take 3 and realizes, you know what? Screw the movie soundtrack. Let's just go and release this as a Take 3 single. Let's go. So they used their new budget and they filmed, it was a cool music video. It was essentially like a, what do you call it? It was essentially like a Queen royal concept. And I like that they all talked about what's currently going on in their lives in the song and the background. I said, okay, they're giving us sets. They're giving us more theatrics, production values. I like the whole concept. It was something you have to see. I said, oh, they were inspired. They were inspired. By who? But anyway, because it ended with all of them touching stars, but it was cool. It was cool. So Mateo's upset because he can't use it for the soundtrack, but Carlotta said, "You're right. You can't use it for the soundtrack, but you can use it as a lead single for Take 3, this new album." Again, that's what he really wants. The MS solo, that's cute, but he wants Take 3. So Carlotta, in a roundabout way, gave him what he wanted. So now he's like, "Okay, I see you, Miss Brown." Simone asked her dude for a divorce, and it was about time. It was about time because Simone's, she's in a new stage in her life. Derek, he's so hurt and so in pain. It's just like, who goes and rapes an old lady? I said, Derek, you're right, but it's also, who goes and rapes someone? And we do need to do something about it. So she's going to be there to support him. Star's still talking to Cotton again. I think this is when Cotton says the father deserves to know. Lord, Carlotta is still talking to High Heels Ghost, and Star goes to her baby daddy. And no, it's not Noah. Noah has another guest to attend to, his father. So I guess his father really is real. I wasn't so sure if his father was maybe like a hallucination. But no, his father's back. His father's essentially homeless and guilted him into staying with Noah. Because she said, I was living in my car, but now I can't even do that anymore. And so Noah invited him in. And Star goes and sees the baby daddy. The blonde guy that was on tour with her last year. I forgot his name, but it's him. It's him. So we'll see how. And he looked excited. Now I'm thinking, Lord, is this guy an opportunist? Because Star had to apologize. She was like, we slept together. We did whatever we did on the tour. And so I thought we were just going to make a clean break. But now he's a baby daddy. So I knew he was coming back. I already knew this. So please like, comment, subscribe. Watch my recap for Empire. Watch my recap for American Horror Story. Watch my recap for, today's Thursday. How to Get Away with Murder. That'll be out on Friday. Jeez. And that's it. There was something else. Greenleaf.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.